I'm going to try to do the impossible and beat 2023 Max Verstappen, who had statistically the greatest season in F1 history. He won 19 out of 22 races, had a 10-race winning streak, and could have won the Constructors' Championship by himself. Here's what's at stake. If I lose, I have to play F1 Race Stars, the F1 Mario Kart clone. But if I win, you should consider maybe becoming a channel member. Perks do include exclusive videos and member shoutouts at the highest tier. Anyways, let's dive right into the episode. Welcome to Spain for qualifying of the Max Verstappen Challenge. Skipping all the way to Q3 because Q1 and 2 were pretty basic. Nothing insane happening, so skipping all the way here to Q3. If you missed the last episode, spoilers, we got our very first win of the challenge after struggling a lot. And so we're looking to continue the momentum today and hopefully get another win. But it all starts here at qualifying because Spain, especially in this era of cars, notoriously difficult to make passes in. So we are going to have to qualify really well today. Here we go across the line. Let's see what we get. P9, not a good start. We're going to run it again, though. That was always the plan. But a tough start there. P9, yikes. All right, here we go. Second attempt. Gotta at least get in the top 3, you know? We cannot be all the way in the back there. That would definitely ruin much hope left we have of winning this challenge. All right, here we go. How did we do? We got a purple sector 1. Are we going to start somewhere decent? P7. Oh no, that is not great. Not a great way to start. We were only 0.3 away from Max, but this field was so packed and tight. We needed to have a lap of perfection. We're gonna need a great start off the line to really make up some spots in the beginning. That's what I'm thinking. Well, here we are, race day, and the team wanted me to start on the hard tires. You can see no one else starting on the mediums, but I thought it would make sense to start on the mediums to get a jump ahead of people at the start. Hopefully this strategy pays off. The softs wear out too fast. You have to do a 2-stop with them. But going medium to hards, no one else seems to be doing, and maybe that strategy risk will pay off for us. I'm really hoping for a good start off the line to gain the track position, because I think that is what matters most here, track position. So let's see if we can get the jump on these guys. Time to lock in. Here are the lights. And we're off. Gonna use the ERS quickly, go around signs, a great start, rocket, look at all the grip we have thanks to the medium tires. And we are off. Almost rear end Russell there, but keep it together, holding our spot. And we're good. You can see that Max has chosen to start on the softs. So he's probably on a 2-stop strategy. I think this really gives us a chance to win. Now that we're at third, I don't think the 2-stop is going to work. He's going to lose too much time. The softs wear out way too fast. I don't think the lap time advantage is good enough to be worth it. I am surprised he's doing this, but this gives us a great shot to still win this race. Here we go. We kind of have a run on Russell. I don't think it's worth it to make a move. Save our battery a little longer. I want to make sure we save these tires. We want to be able to defend from the guys behind. We have the track position. It's okay that Russell's ahead. I don't think I need to fight too hard to try to get past him. I want these tires to last the stint length that we want. I think we have it at 11 laps, or maybe it might even be 13 laps, which is a very long time. So definitely have to conserve these tires. Max is pulling away. But with his 2-stop, we're not too worried. We're not too worried. I think a conservative drive at this point is what will benefit us the best. We'll probably be able to get past Russell once we have DRS active too. We're really sticking by him. So let's save our ERS and our tire life for that moment. We're just gonna stay patient and making a pass on him. No one's really attacking me from behind yet. I think we're alright. I just gotta say, as I'm driving right now, the graphics in this game on a cloudy day, the cars look so good. Like, it looks so realistic. The lighting is absolutely gorgeous. As now we approach our first DRS zone. Will we have the speed on Russell? I don't think so. Let's wait for the front straight. Let's wait for the front straight. Just get some good exits here. Get behind him. And then we should have we have a much better car than him, so we should be able to get past him here. I struggled at that exit. I'm struggling with the full fuel and the dirty air, but doesn't matter. We have the speed. Going on his inside. We fully clear George. Going to make the turn as wide as possible. The track as wide as possible, I should say. And we've cleared him. All right. He might charge back at us, but I don't think he'll have the straight line speed to pass us. Our straight line speed seems to be better than him at this track. So I'm not too worried. As long as we don't make a mistake, we should have George pretty solidly behind us. Now we just gotta get Max. There is a possibility that Max is so good at tire saving, this is just a one stop with the soft tires. That would be worst case scenario for us. If he goes soft mediums on a one stop, I don't expect it, but if that's the case, we'll be in a really tough spot. It'll be tough to pass him. I guess you have to prepare for the worst case scenario. So if we plan for Max one-stopping, that means we need to pass him right now. We need to get him and hold him behind us. Yeah, we just need to get him. We can't wait. We can afford to be more patient on a two-stop, but on a one-stop, we can't afford that. It is lap 5, and I know for myself, my tires really start feeling challenging. The soft tires really start feeling challenging to drive on lap 5, so maybe he'll start losing some pace and we can gain on him. As we still haven't pulled away from George, he's got the DRS advantage on us. We might also have to be careful looking behind us. Well, thankfully, we've gotten out of George Russell's DRS range. So now all that leaves us is Max, still trying to, of course, not kill these tires. But you think we would really start catching him soon. Since we are on the mediums and he's on the softs, we should be able to catch him, but there's just not really any meaningful progress being made by myself. He is maintaining a great pace. I guess the biggest worry with the cars behind is because they started on the hards, they'll switch to the mediums, so it makes the undercut more powerful because their outlap will be on a softer compound. They could get well-executed undercut. I'm pretty far away from almost everyone else, though, except for George, so the threat would only be George doing that to me. If he gains. Right now, I think we have a good enough distance where an undercut by him wouldn't be significant. George has caught up to us. Max hasn't pulled away, but we haven't gained on him, while George is now inching back to DRS range. I wonder if he'll get it on this one. It looks like he will be in the detection zone, so while our tire fall off is natural, the mediums and the hards, Verstappen is holding it together. He is not having any pace loss. He is doing fantastic out here. This is insane. I mean, that's why this challenge is so hard, because Prime Max Verstappen, just so consistent, so good at whatever tires you give him. That guy's a bullet. And George is right here now, 0.7 away. Gotta really watch my mirror this lap, make sure he's not gonna dive at me or anything. Oh my gosh, he's right here. I would love to keep this track position. I think we're pitting on lap 13 too, so this could be a long defense, and it'll mean I'm losing time to Max. I think Max is one-stopping this on the softs, because he should have pit by now if it was going to be a two-stop by him. The only person in the top 10 using the softs, and the strategy for Max is working. I did race strategy practice with all 3 tires, and it showed me, the data showed, that the soft tires were going to wear out significantly faster than the mediums and the hards. But right now, Max is showing up even with the soft tire disadvantage at this point. That's pretty incredible. Approaching the pit window. So we have laps 11 through 13. We should be expecting the guys behind to pit soon as well. Everyone should be making their stops. I gotta be careful and make sure Max is not gonna be stopping the same lap we do, because that could be the case. Although Max is far ahead enough that if the team does his pit stop fast enough, it won't be an issue. I won't have to wait, but we'll see. Maybe that's his trick. He'll slow me down by causing a double stack. That would be some gamesmanship by him for sure. George in DRS range, opening his wing, gaining more and more. Even though my tires might be more worn out than his, it's still very hard to pass at this track. If I can just play it smart on the front straight, should be able to hold him off. Max goes into the pits. All right. He pits early. I think he's going for the one stop. We'll see what he comes out with. Max switches to the mediums, so he's gonna ride the mediums to the end. 12 laps on the mediums. Of course, I have ran 12 laps on the mediums and just noticed the tire fall off. Really started losing pace to Russell around lap 10. So we have to remember that for Max. But shocking that he's making the soft to medium strategy work. I'm amazed. That makes me think I am supposed to switch to the hard tires. Should I actually switch to the soft tires? If Max made it work, can I make it work? That's... oh man. Doesn't make sense. And if I use the soft tires, it will burn more fuel, I believe. Right? That's how it works. And my fuel strategy, how much fuel I loaded in, is not reflective of using these soft tires, as George goes in the pits now. I don't know. We need to beat Max. We need to do something different. He made the softs last 11 laps. There's 10 laps left on this race. I think I gotta do it. We got to do soft tires. We only have a used set, but I think that's okay. It's only 1 lap used from qualifying. That's what I'm feeling, guys. This could be stupid, but I think we're guaranteed a P2 anyway. So we might as well try something different to go for the win. If I go on the hards, I'm not winning this thing. I'm just not. So let's go for the softs. We're doing it. Time for a clean pit entry. Try not to crash, try not to speed. Let's get it down. Oh, barely made it, but we did it. First pit box, very nice. Get the wheels on, we're good. All right, fantastic stop, they said. Let's see if this risk pays off. Max, oh man, he's gonna have a significant lead on us. And George actually gets the undercut. We should try to pass him fairly quickly. We cannot get stuck behind George. Wow. So I see why the team wanted to go for the hard to medium strategy. Because you do expose yourself to a big undercut by starting on the mediums. But think about it. We were 7th place. We come out here in 3rd. So it was still worth it to use the medium tires and pass everybody at the start of the race. It was worth it to have that grip off the line. But now we're going to have to make some miracles happen. Which I think we can do. I think it's possible. I can't believe we were 0.7 seconds ahead of George, and we ended up 1.7 seconds behind. That undercut was massively powerful against us. But that's okay. I think we should be able to get him in a few more laps. It really started pulling away there on my outlap, but now my tires are warm. It's time to make some magic happen. Somehow it is taking me forever to gain on Russell. It is taking a while for the medium tires to wear out. Man. I think if I had trusted my team, though, and went with the strategy they originally wanted, we wouldn't be in this position to even get a podium. I still feel good about the strategy. We are in DRS range now. Let's really try to close up on him here so we can pass him on the main straight. And then maybe, just maybe, we can get Max. It will be tough, though. 5.5 away from him. But we are getting purples. All right. How much speed do we have? We have the fastest lap. We're really gaining on George here. Gonna go on his inside. I try to outbrake him. Keep it together. No contact. Keep it clean. And we've cut a second on Max. Oh my goodness. There might be a chance here. We are gaining on Verstappen quickly. We are getting another purple sector here. Switching to the soft tires so far, proving to be the move. Shout out to Max for being an innovator and showing us the way. Sometimes you just gotta copy the other guy's homework and then you end up beating him and doing better on the test. Of course, that's a lot of arrogance coming from me, who is 4.3 seconds down, but hey, we're gaining. And as long as we can keep this fastest lap point, that's another extra point for us in our battle to beat Prime Max Verstappen. This fastest lap point could be huge for us. Unfortunately, we've used a lot of battery against George. He might try to make a move here. He doesn't do it. So we don't have a lot of battery right now to make our move to catch up to Max. And George is chomping at the bit to get back at us. Took it too wide there. Left the door open for George, but he doesn't take it. I think we are starting to struggle with the soft tires. Tires are dead. Tires are dead. Max, we at least can see him, but he is very, very far away. This might be us trying to do our best to battle for second at this point, because there's not a lot of laps to gain on Max. Well, I guess let's try to just hold George off. We need every point we can get. We need to have this second place if we want to continue the fight. Here he comes. We're going to defend the inside line. He's got a lot of straight line speed, though. We're going to outbrake him. We should be able to beat him in the corners with more grip, and we do. Living to fight another day, and now that we're fighting Russell, Max is pulling away. Back up to 5 seconds. So I guess our focus now is just to get this P2. A much needed P2. I think any more failure to get at least the top 2 in this challenge means the challenge has we have no more shots. So a very, very necessary to fight George here. Very necessary to fight him hard. Here comes Russell again. He's gonna try to probably make another move. Use our battery when we can. Here he goes. We'll defend the outside this time. No contact. Keeping it clean. Holding him off to live another day. So far, we are justified in wanting track position. It is hard to pass at this track. I just wish I had more battery to use, but I've used so much of it up. As we are starting to slip and slide. Oh boy, our tires are almost dead. They're at about 30% wear. That's when you see the fall off. This is going to be quite the fight for P2. Magnussen out of the session. Will that bring out a safety car or anything? Doesn't seem like it. Or it would have came out by now. I don't know if I want a safety car at this point. I think that would just give George an even better opportunity to pass me, and I don't think I'm passing Max, so I don't think I want a safety car. I'll take a red flag, but a safety car, no shot. I guess if it's only 2 laps to go, though, we'll take a safety car. We're going to defend the inside here. Got a caution. Oh, good place for a caution. George won't be able to pass us. Back on green. I didn't even see where that car was, where K-Mag's car was, but apparently he was somewhere there. George is really looking, and we are just trying to hold him off lap by lap. He's on our side now. Oh man, this is a lot of laps to try to hold Russell off. 3-lap battle without DRS while he has it. This is going to be a lot of work. I desperately need this P2 though. We actually might have done well in that last sector of the track, well enough that Russell, for the first time in a couple of laps, isn't able to make a lunge at us. Let's see if we can keep that momentum up. Here we go. Need a good exit. Need good speed. The George is only 0.3 away, headed into the final lap. I think I want to defend the outside line here because it becomes the inside line. George does not make a move. He decides to stick behind us. That is surprising. He chose not to make a move. Wow. He's been hounding us all day, but maybe he's planning to hit us somewhere else. As he actually locks up behind us, I think. And now he's 1 second behind. George, something is going on with him. He might be having problems. He's slowed down significantly. And that is going to save us from having to really fight him here, as our tires are basically completely dead. With George not anywhere near us, now all I have to do is not have another last lap choke. Almost lost it there. Keeping it together, though. Just gotta hold it together. Oh, almost lost it there again. George is on our tail. Can we hold him off? Use the rest of our battery. Here he comes to the line. And we hold him off for P2. Not a win, but minimize Max's damage. Minimize Max's damage. Well, here are the results. Able to get the best lap time, at least, so we will get an extra point for that. 19 points. Max only gains 6 points on us. As far as the standings go, well, we are still down a lot, 62 points down, but we're not even halfway through the season yet. And so this thing is far from over. We finished first, we finished second. We just need Max to DNF and we'll be right back in this thing. DNF could happen. So we're gonna keep fighting and see if we can make the comeback. If you want to keep up with this series, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to support my videos, be sure to become a channel member, or at least consider becoming one. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Have a great day.